Here we have a quiet little motel, when in fact it has now become known as the scene of the crime.
You have a vacancy?
Oh, we have 12 vacancies.
You know, this is the first place that looks like it's hiding from the world.
I think that we're all in our private traps, clamped in them. And none of us can ever get out.
Is anyone at home?
Oh, that must be my mother.
Is anything wrong?
Am I acting as if there's something wrong?
She's not missing so much as she's run away.
Put me down! Mother! Oh, God! Mother!
What are you running away from?
She looked like a wrong one to you?
It's not as if she were a maniac. She just goes a little mad sometimes.
Why, she wouldn't even harm a fly.
Welcome back to our humble San Diego podcast. This is Drop the Mic, and I am your host, The Swan. And joining me this evening is my man with the plan, Ryan Jiminez. Welcome, dude.
What's up? How's it going?
Good. First of all, thank you for jumping on the show and doing this episode with me. I know this is your movie focus, like a special episode dedicated to you. So I'm excited. But first, before we get into anything else, let's talk about you for like a little bit. For all our listeners, let them know what you're all about and where you come from.
I think me and you met like last October for the first time, like in person.
Yes.
I think, yeah. But I've lived in Southern California for like 2 years. I'm from the Bay Area, so I love everything Bay Area. I love movies, horror, big sports fan, tons of video games, comics, books, you name it. Everything falls into the category of being a nerd. But yeah, that's all I got right now.
For sure, no worries. But yeah, so this is episode 237, From the Bates to the Bay. So I'm glad you brought up that you're from the Bay.
I had to.
Yeah,
I always do.
We're very excited about this episode. We're going to be talking about the Hitchcock 1960 classic Psycho. But first, let's warm up with a few segments. And first up is our pop culture news bit. So, on that front, do you have anything for me, Ryan?
Yeah, I got a couple things. I'm sure you saw that Netflix dropped a whole bunch of trailers and teasers for all their upcoming stuff at their event they hold every year, I guess.
Yeah.
And the two things I'm most excited for, of course, is the Stranger Things teaser that they dropped. Sucks that we have to wait until 2022 to see it, but that looks good. And then they dropped a teaser for Neil Gaiman's The Sandman, which looks awesome. For anyone who has read the comics from DC, that looks incredible, and I can't wait for that.
Is that going to be a movie or series?
I think that's going to be a series, yeah.
Okay, that would make sense because there's a lot of story there.
Yeah, I might have to go back and reread it. But yeah, it looked both the teasers I saw looked awesome. I know they dropped a whole bunch of other stuff too. But yeah, those two things stood out to me. And then I don't know if you heard about this Halloween Kills contest that they're doing for the movie.
Oh yeah, where you can you share why you think you should be like killed by him or something, and then
Yeah, I was reading about it. It's rad. I guess it's called Face the Shape Contest, and you basically tell why you're like the biggest Halloween fan, and then they're gonna select the winner. They're gonna fly you and somebody else out, and you're gonna like be on the set of your own Hollywood production with him basically killing you off, which is awesome. Yeah, I read that, and it's probably one of the best contests I've seen in a while to do with movies. But yeah, that's what I got for news.
Nice, very nice stuff, dude. So you didn't talk about the teaser that Netflix dropped for Extraction 2. I'm not sure if you saw the first one yet.
I have not seen the first one, but I heard it's rad. I haven't seen it.
Yeah.
So that's why I stood away from the teaser.
Okay. Yeah. So Extraction's really good, and I'm not going to give away anything, but this teaser kind of answers any questions you might have from the first one. So yeah, go if you have seen it. Wasn't
that like one of the like most watched Netflix movies of all time or something like that?
It is, yeah. It has more streams than anything. It's like 90 million streams or something, and I guess that's more watches than anything they've ever put out.
That's insane.
Yeah, for that movie, or it's like, I guess Thor has some staying power.
And he really hasn't been able to like. Hemsworth really hasn't been able to like front anything else by himself. Like other than that, right?
Yeah, that movie. He did a movie, Black Hat, I think, which is from Michael Mann, but it was.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
It wasn't good, so. So, Extraction is really good. It's in the vein of like Atomic Blonde or like that kind of realistic, gritty, mercenary action that's kind of trending right now.
Yeah.
It's good. It was way better than I thought it was going to be at all. So
I'll put that to the top of my watch list.
Definitely. And then I'm surprised you didn't bring this up either, but I'm going to make everybody cringe out there. But so Illumination has announced the cast of their upcoming animated Super Mario Bros. Project. So I guess it's Anya Taylor-Joy as Peach, Keegan-Michael Key as Toad, Seth Rogen as Donkey Kong, Fred Armisen as Cranky Kong, Charlie Day as Luigi, Jack Black as Bowser, and most notably Chris Pratt as Mario. What are your thoughts on this, sir?
I mean, like everyone else in the cast, I think is gonna rock, but Chris Pratt as Mario, like I don't see it. I think they're trying to go like how they went with Ryan Reynolds as Pikachu.
Yeah.
But that kind of like fit what they were going for, and it kind of like went into like the ending of that movie and the story of that movie. So I don't see how Chris Pratt is gonna work as the voice of the biggest like video game character of all time. So yeah, I don't know. Hopefully he goes like hopefully all the fans bully them into changing it like how they bullied
for Sonic, yeah.
For Sonic, yeah.
Well,
how do you feel about it?
I mean, for what it's worth, he's not going to just be talking like as if he's Star-Lord, I hope, like I'm sure he's going to change his voice in some way or another. So I mean, for all we know, it could turn out really well because it is animated. It's not like the live action 93 film that everybody's erased from their memory, probably. So, I think it is like a random casting to put Chris Pratt as Mario. Like, I wonder how that happened. Like, how did that pitch meeting go,
Yeah.
It's strange, but I did see a video that he had put out where he was like, he does an impression and he was like, no, that's not the voice, but you're going to have to wait to hear the voice or whatever. So they seem to have something up their sleeve, and he seems confident about it, so I guess.
Well, maybe he can prove me wrong. I mean, I like Chris Pratt. Like, I don't mind him. Like, I've loved him as Star-Lord and and like Jurassic Park, but yeah, we'll see. And Illumination, they do well with animated movies, so
Yeah.
they know what they're doing.
It seems like definitely Nintendo is trying to tap into the gold mine that is Sonic. You know, it's their answer to Sonic for sure.
Yeah.
Because, you know, you have the new, was it Sonic 2 coming out with now they're adding people to the team and it's just blowing up. So they're like, shit, we got to get our universe going. Pretty much. But that'll end things for news and move us into our weekly recommendations. Do you have anything on that front for me?
Yeah, I have a couple. I have Blind Spotting, the TV show. It's on Stars. It's like a continuation of the movie from 2018.
Uh-huh.
I think there's like 8 episodes. I think we're on like the 6th episode, but it's like really well written. The acting is great. Helen Hunt is good in it. And me, of course, being from the Bay Area, it's like a love letter, just like Blind Spotting was, to Oakland and the Bay Area, with like Bay Area Easter eggs and different music and stuff like that from the Bay. So yeah, Blind Spotting, the TV show, is awesome. I don't know if you've seen it.
Of course, yeah. I'm all caught up. I was so bummed that it the season felt so short because I wanted more. But
and they haven't really said anything that they're going to bring it back, right?
No, but I hope they don't cancel it prematurely because it's fucking awesome.
Yeah. No, it's awesome, and I think that Raphael Diggs and Raphael Casal and David Diggs, I think they kind of got gypped for the movie. Like, they weren't nominated at all. And that was my favorite movie in 2018. Like, nothing for writing, anything, acting. So I hope that this brings them some type of nomination because it's super good.
Yeah. I was worried because they're kind of taking the back seat to, within the show as far as the characters, but it really works. Yeah,
it really does. And I think they did that on purpose. I think they didn't want to take away from the main character.
Yeah.
But yeah. And then my second rec goes with the theme of the show and Alfred Hitchcock. Is my favorite Hitchcock movie, Rope. It came out in like 48, I think. It's Hitchcock's like first movie in Technicolor. And it is... It takes place in like real time, and the way it's edited, it looks like just one whole long shot. I don't know if you've seen it, but it's about these, without giving anything away, well, literally like within the first couple seconds you find out what happens, but these two college students murder somebody within like the first 2 seconds of the movie, and they try to get away with it by they try to get away with it, but they do a dinner party right after, and they invite like his parents and their teacher and like all their friends and family, trying to like get a rush from them just killing somebody. And I think I want to say it's Jimmy Stewart is like he's not the main character, but he plays their teacher. But yeah, that's my favorite Hitchcock movie of all time. It's very good.
You say it's called Rope?
Yeah, it's called Rope. I think it's one of his. It's like I said, it's his first movie in color, so it's rad.
I'll have to check that one out. That's one I haven't seen yet.
Yeah, and then just like I said, just the way it's shot and the way it's done, it's super creepy, and the acting is great. But yeah, that's my favorite Hitchcock movie of all time is Rope. You got any recs?
Yeah. So both of these I think are on AMC Plus for anybody who might have that app. The first one is Creepshow, the series, which is, I think they're started releasing new episodes now.